Evaluation.
This is about how you did. What was the expectation? We expected to use the gesture, but since you had paper and you kept holding sometimes the paper with both of hands, that didn't. Already your evaluators said, speakers, what you did. So first speaker we had Avinash, right? Am I right? Okay. So what he did, he was already instructed by his evaluator that he kept his hand in his pocket. That was the thing I don't want you to do now, because your hand has how many percentage of magic, you know? I have already explained. 93%. Whatever people understands from your speech, 93% is your gesture, how you present yourself, not your words. So better not use your pocket, use your hands, how you can use to influence people. So that is the suggestion. You have to challenge yourself. It's not like you are bad. Your confidence was so good. When you came here, I saw the confidence. You wasn't fearful. But that doesn't take over the crowd. You have to be more presentable, using your gestures and everything. When you said first time, you moved to the grade 6. So in public speaking, when we move, you have to change the spot, because you are explaining another event. It's for everybody. You have been using 2 incidents in your speech. So once you change your incident, you have to move your spot, because that's how people, they pay attention. You have changed the topic. Even if you change the topic, you change the spot. So you have to challenge yourself. Now it's your turn. And yes, Asim, he evaluated perfectly good. And I saw everything he said. Great. Now we had second Manasri. Manasri, she was confident this time. I saw she was so fearful, scary first time when she came. So definitely that was great part, and that was your power now. Your evaluator already told you what you are good at, but let me tell you what you can challenge yourself about. Your good part is your structure, organization was fine, good, but what you did, you were here reading your notes. So challenge yourself. I will not use these notes. I will keep the bullet points. So our coordinator told us already, from the next meeting, you will not gonna use these complete speech. You will use the bullet points. The first point, then second point, then third point. What are you talking about? And you are good at that. You wrote yourself, right? Who wrote for you? Someone else? If you can write, you can speak in front of people. Only you need to practice. You are not taking anybody's help, right? So if you can write, you can speak in front of the people. That's what you are here to learn about. If you keep practicing in your paper, not here, then it is bad. So that's what we want you to challenge yourself. Just challenge. Come on, son, Manashwi, and whoever you are, just do whatever you can do. Now the Aviral, yes, he gave the good. And I have one suggestion for the Aviral and all of you. When you come here, you start with your name. Don't start with your name. The best evaluation is not about you, about your speaker. You are trying to focus the strength of your speaker. What strength your speaker has. You are not here to criticize. You didn't have this, you didn't have that. Try to write down what he or she is good at. 3, 4, 5 points. How many points you can write about your speaker? Write down the all points. Then challenge your speaker. What they could do the best. Like I challenge Manashwi, if she can write, she can come and speak in front of us, right? So you have to challenge your speaker. Third, Akriti. I saw the gestures, he used a lot of gestures. But in the beginning, I heard the evaluator's comment, her eyes were not open enough because she was reading, so how can people see her eyes? But she did open her eye. We saw her opening. But since you read, people won't feel you are looking at them. So what you can do? You can look at the faces of the people. Just lock your eyes for 5 seconds at least. 3 to 5 seconds. So that the person will feel, okay, yeah, she's trying to convince me, right? If I keep looking at your eyes, what happens? You feel, no, he is directed to me, so I have to listen. You are compelled to listen then. So that's how we increase our power to make people listen. And why we are here? We are here to learn, right? How to influence people, how to make them listen, even if they don't want to listen to us. But what is our job? Our job is to make them listen. So lock your eyes for 3 to 5 seconds in one person, then move to another person. And that's how I have already told you, if someone is disturbing your meeting, the person will not disturb. The person will think, no, he is paying attention to me, so I have to be nice to the person. I have to at least listen to her or him. So that's how we can control the crowd. So Akriti had good gestures, she tried, and I liked her honesty and her Ayush, yeah? Ayush was evaluating her. So Ayush, I have to tell you again, everything is good, but when you come, you just come with all the points. You have very short, you have how many minutes here for the evaluation? All of the evaluators, 3 minutes, right? 1 to 3. So why we put 1 minute? Because even we have 1 minute, you are disqualified sometime. We want you to speak here. Not only the speaker, it's your turn. A speaker gets 3 to 5 minutes, 2 minutes more. But you have chance to speak 3 minutes. So you can speak good things, what your speaker did good. Okay? You were running out of the content, so that's why I'm giving you the content, what you can do. Right on the what you, when your speaker came, did your speaker stand properly or kept wobbling, shaking? So those tiny parts, eye contacts, gestures, everything you can just keep writing one by one, and then if you can come and tell them, that will help your speaker too. At the same time, it will help you to express in front of the people. So our purpose is to make you engaged, not only just go by point and then give that. Now our Jivant, yes. Jivant's evaluator was Victor, and Victor challenged him not to wobble, so that was good. I was expecting from the Victor, and he pointed it out. So when you are here, I must tell you all. I didn't hear your bell. I had You are not paying attention. See, that's what I want. Okay. So whenever you enter to the stage, what I want to see in you all, you stand calmly at least. Don't wobble, don't move around, or don't shake yourself, because you are speaking. As our coordinator told you earlier, if you touch your hair, if you pull your shirts, or keep your hands under your arm, who did this? Who did this? You? Yeah. That doesn't make the good impact on your speaker, because you are convincing the speaker that your speaker did whatever to the audience, even the audience and the speaker both. So you have to have your hands open, how you influence them, right? So these things I saw. Then who was the fifth after Nuraj? No, Jivan. After Jivan, Nuraj. Yeah, Nuraj. I also told about Nuraj, and Nuraj Sagar was his evaluator, and our evaluators are doing good. But I have already told you how you can organize so that you can speak up to 3 minutes. And let me tell you what. Every time, whoever knows me better, every time I speak more than red card. That's what happened. So you have too much content to speak about. If you don't speak, people are not gonna get the enough point to get convinced. And I told you, if you are not good at speaking, your parents not gonna give you what you want. You have to convince them, right? Now, I told about Nuraj. And guys, there was not marriage party. See, I'm in my coat, right? My dress. Why? Yeah. Even our coordinator. I encourage you be in formal dress so that it will help you to be more attractive. Every day is party day. Okay, be in formal dress. At least when you come as a speaker, evaluator, when you have to, because you are on Facebook, right? And even, see, the video is being made there. And that's what you will gonna see in our final meeting. Maybe when we will present your pieces, when you did best, when you were worst. So we will be presenting your tiny parts for everybody. I'm gonna prepare the clip, how you were when you came here and how you did throughout our course. Now after Nuraj, we have 6 Manjit. Manjita. So I wrote Manjit. Sorry for this. Mandip. Very similar. Mandip. And Mandip, I was really impressed from your demo. You did the demo, and you're a speaker. Yeah, you were a speaker. Asul evaluated you. So your demo was good. And again, your evaluator, she could challenge you not to, let me tell about, when it scratched here, then I remember. Someone was scratching here. Did you see who was scratching? Did you see? Who? No. He was scratching. No. So you have to control. You have to control, okay? Don't scratch when you are in front of people. Okay, I had bad ears, but still I tried to control. That's why I remember, otherwise I would forget. I see. So that's what you have to do. Now, I was expecting from Mandip, when you saw the procedure warm up, it could be better if you show them how they should warm up, like a stretch. So you had enough chances to impress them, because I exercise, so I can relate myself. How even you do meditation, you stretch your body, right? So if you could show people how you can warm up, that would give more sense, okay? So that I had to tell you. And 30 minutes, for 30 minutes you just do warm up, push up, or whatever you do. You really did good. And Ashur, yes. Ashur's this evaluation, I must tell you, you had very good. And then what was the part that she has to challenge herself? Decrease the laughter or the seriousness, because you are damn serious about your speaker. Your speaker made the mistake and you are trying to make him understand what were the mistakes, right? And how he can change those things. So if you are laughing, if you are giggling, he will not be serious, because yourself is not serious about what you are telling. So that part, all the evaluators, when you tell your speaker, just look into the eyes of the speaker, but not all the time, because you are not only talking to the speaker, you are presenting yourself to the crowd too. So your job is to look into the eyes of everybody like a speaker does. So don't think a speaker's job, the speaker did, and it's your job to come and give the points. No. Your job is second speaker. But you don't have the enough time. You have only 3 minutes. And you are done with 1 minute, so that is not good. With this, I conclude how you did today, and I hope next meeting, I don't want to repeat the same suggestions. And again, afterward, in our table topic section, I want to see the magic of your hand, because your hand has 93% of your magic.